Hello, how are y'all doing? So today I thought I'd do a makeup tutorial inspired by the queen herself, Kylie Jenner. She uploaded this picture on her Instagram. I'm gonna pop it right here. And I fell in love. I saw it and I was like, I need that in my life. It's just like a really, I'm looking at it now, like, do you not wish you could look like that? It's just like a really sultry, soft glam. She's got her hair up in like two little half up, half down pigtails. And it's just like a really natural, soft glam. And I was like, yeah, I'm all here for that. Like, this is what I want to do. So today I'm gonna try and my best to recreate the makeup look and her hair look. So keep on watching. Oh, before this video started, I went in and clipped my long ass extensions. They are so long, they're 24 inches. Kylie just has that ridiculously long hair, so of course I had to as well. And then she has on in the picture a long white bodysuit. This is the only long white bodysuit that I have. It's gonna have to do, and I put a push-up bra on because Kylie's not struggling in that department, but your girl is, so I needed some help there, so I'm gonna get started. So the first thing I'm gonna use is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm just gonna start by applying this all over my face. It always has that kind of like glow from within look, so this is just perfect for giving that like underneath the foundation radiant glow. It's not too much. I don't want to look like a chip pan, like just complete shine. And then next for foundation, I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and I use shade 6.5. This is more tan because Kylie's always really tanned. And I've seen in like a makeup tutorial that she actually uses this foundation, so maybe it was the one that she was using. This is like a go-to foundation for me as well. I love this foundation. And I'm just using the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood complexion brush. Starting with foundation and not eyes because she doesn't have a heavy eye. Like, there's literally probably just like a bit of bronzer. So next I'm going to go in and fill in my brows. So on the picture, her brows aren't like fluffy or brushed up, so I'm just going to use a brow pencil and not a brow gel as well. So yeah, I'm just going to use a brow pencil. I'm not going to use a brow gel. And they're kind of like lifted up, and then she brings her tail like quite far down, so I'm going to do my best to replicate that. And I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury eyebrow pencil, the brow lifting supermodel. So her brows aren't that thick, so I'm going to keep mine quite thin. I'm gonna extend up and then follow it down. I'm gonna extend my tail all the way down. So I would normally kind of like stop my brow there, but on the picture her brow like goes all the way down here, so I'm just gonna. So these are the brows, and I'm just gonna do my other brow off camera. The post just came, sorry to interrupt. Is anyone else ordering too much in lockdown? Because I can't control myself, it's really bad. Ah, it was my Apple Watch. Ooh, that's a good meal day. Yeah, I'm that bitch. This came 2 minutes ago and I've already got it on. It's setting up while I'm gonna do this video, so if you hear any noises, it's the watch. So I've done both brows and I've extended the tail bow. So next thing I'm going to do is concealer. I'm going to use the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This is one of my favourite concealers, and it's literally like £3, £4 or something. So she always has really bright under eyes, so I'm just going to make sure, just going to brighten up the centre of my face. And then I'm going to use my same foundation brush to blend that in. That. And then her brow looked really clean, so just gonna set up my watch. I don't know my height or my weight. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by my watch. So I'm gonna carve out my brows. So I'm just using this Unicorn Cosmetics brush. So she's always got like really perfect brows, so I'm just gonna carve them out, but I don't want it to look like obvious, so I'm just going to use like a light amount. So now my brows are done, one thing that Kylie always looks is really chiseled. So I'm going to take the Hollywood contour wand and I'm going to use the medium dark one because, like I said, she is really tanned. Run that along hairline. Because we're going to have our hair up, I really want to make my forehead look as small as possible. And she has this tiny little button nose, so to get that effect, I'm just gonna run this across here. I'm gonna use the same brush to buff it out. I use the same brush with everything. Slight circular motions. The reason why I'm using cream contour is because I want this to look like as natural as possible, as if this is my actual face shape, which it's not. She's got a really small forehead, so that's what I want to kind of achieve. I love these contour ones because they're just really blendable. And then with the nose, I'm just going to use this brush. Like this side of it. That's the cream contour done. And then I'm going to use a cream blush. So I'm going to use two blushes because Kylie says like her favourite makeup is blush and she looks really blushed on it. So I'm going to use the Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in Pinkgasm by Charlotte Tilbury. And then I'm going to use a powder blush after. So this is without a doubt my favourite makeup product. I really love it, and Kylie always has like a really rosy blush. I'm just gonna, again, I use the same brush for everything. Can you see that? Oh god, I just love it. And like Kylie's blush, it always looks really natural. It just kind of looks like she's flushed in the cheeks. I'm just gonna set my concealer in place, and I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. If you want, I know she bakes, so I'm gonna bake my nose as well, but I'm just gonna set everything in place with this powder. Like if you want kind of like that airbrush finish, like this powder is the best powder. And this is just gonna make my skin look perfect. I'm going to bronze now because I do want to bake. I'm going to bake while I do my eyes. So I'm using the Filmstar Bronze and Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. And because I've already cream contoured, I don't want to go too heavy. I don't want to look like I've got two like big orange marks. Like her contour always looks really natural. But I think that's the bronzer contour done, and then I'm going to take the loose setting powder by Anastasia, and I'm using the shade Vanilla. So I'm just going to take this Real Techniques brush and dab the powder in, and I know she contours her like cheekbone and her nose. So whilst that is setting, I'm going to go on to eyes. So for her eyes, I literally think just by like looking at the picture, she's just using bronzer, no shadows. So I'm just using my bronzer from before and like running that through the crease. And then with whatever excess like on the lid, she really looks like she's got no eye makeup on. So now I've just got the bronzer through the crease, I'm just gonna take another brush and run it underneath as well. Oh, I can also see from the pictures she's not using lashes, like she's not wearing lashes, so I want my lash line to look as thick as possible. So I'm just gonna take a brown eyeliner and run it in my waterline so that my natural lash looks really thick. And I always wear lashes, so this will be new for me. So then she has liquid liner on. It looks like a pen liner. As you can see, it goes really high up. I need a really thin pen, so I'm going to use the roller liner by Benefit. But the wing starts from, it's literally on this picture, it's from the centre of her iris I'm gonna put like a dot of where I want my wing to start. So I want my wing to start there. And then I'm gonna start pulling it up like that. So I'm just kind of like creating a line. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that dry and then neaten up with my concealer. So that's the liner, and then I'm just gonna neaten it up. And it's really like high up. I would never normally do my liner like this. And then I'm just gonna do the other eye off camera. My other liner went so much better, like that's always the case. So because she's not wearing lashes, I'm gonna use two mascaras. So I'm going to use the Damn Girl mascara by Too Faced for lengthening, and then the Full Fat Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury for thickening, because I'm gonna need all the help I can get here. I think she's getting lash lifts now. I know she always used to wear individuals, but I watched Stassi, her best friend's makeup tutorial, and she's just getting lash lifts now, and I feel like they all do the same. See? And then I'm gonna go in with this one to really thicken them up, and then I'm gonna use this mascara on the bottom. Who's started drilling outside? Why is this my life? So that's the eyes. I hate not wearing lashes, but it's one of those things. Yeah, I don't think she's wearing lashes. So now I'm gonna dust off the powder contour. I don't know why I don't do this more often. I always look so much more chiseled. Now I'm gonna go in with highlights. So her highlight's really natural, so I'm just gonna use the highlight in the bronzer and the bronzer highlighter duo. Can't think of the word. And it's just like a really natural highlight, so I don't want to go overboard. And you can't really tell, but her inner corner looks like slightly brighter. So I'm literally just gonna dust a little bit in, but not too much. She's definitely got it on her nose. Then I'm gonna go in with more blush. You're just gonna have to ignore it. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic in Ecstasy. This is like the nicest, like peachy pink blush. And I'm just gonna make sure I'm really blushed. So I'm really blushed in the cheeks now, and then I'm gonna do lips. So it looks like they're just really glossy, but her actual lip colour looks really natural. So if you literally Google best natural lipstick, you will get the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick and lip liner in Pillow Talk. So that's what I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna overline my lips because she's known for big lips and I don't have any. What's it, when overlining your lips, you always want to pull upwards. So obviously they're overlined. Then I'm gonna take Pillow Talk lipstick. Fenty, the Fenty Glow, the gloss bomb that you all would know. That's my lips. So this is the makeup look. Really simple and natural. Kylie doesn't really wear too much makeup, I find. So this is the makeup, and now I'm going to move on to hair. So I'm just going to make sure that my hair is all brushed out and it's super sleek. And then all you'll need is 2 small bobbles. So I'm just gonna part my hair in the middle. I have, oh, is it called a cow flick? Like an uneven hairline. It's really annoying. And the drill's starting again. But I found my middle parting, and then I'm just gonna take my 2 front bits and I'm just gonna tie them in a bobble, taking them with me. And then I'm just gonna take the top section of my hair. She has hers like scraped up, and because I've got my extensions in, like I'm not too bothered about, you know, like it'll take the thickness. So I'm just going to make sure these are all brushed back. Tie it in the little bobble. Ignore my roots. And that's the first one done. You need to make sure you're taking the same amount of hair from each side. And I need to make sure that they're even. So I've just had to check and they are all even. So now I'm just gonna take some hairspray, spray it onto my brush and just comb everything down so it's all super smooth. So this is the final look. I hope you all liked it, and if you would like me to recreate anyone else's like famous or Instagrammer makeup look, please let me know. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Bye.